Every morning, millions of Americans trade the best hours of their life for a paycheck that barely covers the bills. And here's the thing, most of them never stop to ask, what if the money came in, whether I showed up or not? That's not a fantasy, that's a system. And in this video, I'm going to show you 15 real business models built exactly that way. I want to be upfront with you. This isn't about getting rich overnight. No dropshipping hype, no crypto schemes, no passive income in 48 hours garbage. What I'm talking about are income machines. Models that are running right now, collecting money, serving customers, compounding value while the owners are asleep, traveling, or building their next thing. Some of these require capital upfront, others require nothing but time and execution. But every single one shares one trait: the system does the work, not you. So let's get into it. Walk through any busy mall in America and you'll see them. Those coin-operated massage chairs tucked near the food court outside the movie theater by the main entrance. Most people walk right past them. Here's what they're missing. Each chair runs about $3 to $5 for a 10-minute session. In a high-traffic location, that's 15 to 20 sessions a day per unit, easily. That's $60 to $100 a day, per chair. Without you lifting a finger, the chair doesn't call in sick. It doesn't need health insurance. It just sits there and collects money. The real play is placement. Airports, transit hubs, outlet malls, anywhere people are tired, carrying bags, and killing time. Get 5 units in 5 solid locations, and you're looking at a reliable 4-figure monthly income stream that almost runs itself. Most people see this and think, neat idea, and do nothing. The people who acted on it years ago, they're still cashing checks. Now here's one that almost nobody talks about, and that's exactly why it's still a solid opportunity. Those self-service health kiosks you see in pharmacies and gyms, the ones that measure your weight, height, and blood pressure for $1 or $2. Each one is a quiet, automated cash register disguised as a wellness service. The wellness market in America is worth close to $5 trillion and climbing. People are obsessed with tracking their health. Wearables apps, continuous glucose monitors, we want data on ourselves constantly. These machines tap directly into that psychological need. Instant feedback. Private. No appointment required. The best locations aren't hospitals, it's gyms, grocery stores, and pharmacies. Places where someone's already thinking about their body. One machine in the right spot can recoup its cost in under 6 months. After that, it's almost pure margin. The fitness industry generates over $100 billion a year globally. And here's the counterintuitive part. It's largely built on members who don't show up. The average gym member pays their monthly fee and visits less than twice a week. Many stop going entirely within 90 days, but the charge keeps hitting their card. That's the model. You set up a small, focused studio, cardio equipment, free weights, basic rack setup, install a key card or biometric entry system, hire one trainer for peak hours, automate the billing. At $50 a month per member, you only need 200 members to clear $10,000 monthly. And because the billing is automated and the space is largely self-service, your actual time investment drops dramatically. The real leverage is in annual memberships sold at a discount. People pay up front, commit psychologically, and then life happens. Once the first location is dialed in, you replicate it. Same systems, different zip code. That's where this goes from a business to a portfolio. Time has become the most expensive thing in America. People will pay to get it back. An automated car wash, the tunnel, or touchless bay type is one of the cleanest passive income models out there. You invest in equipment and location up front. After that, the machine does the job, start to finish. Customer pulls in, pays at the kiosk, drives through, drives out clean. No staff per transaction, no human error, no overtime. The key variable is location. You want a street with high daily traffic, think commuter routes near residential areas. Monthly unlimited memberships have transformed this industry. Instead of a one-time $4 wash, customers pay $25 or $30 a month for unlimited visits. Most of them come 3 or 4 times. You make more per customer, they feel like they got a deal. Both sides win. Now, here's what I haven't told you yet. The businesses in the second half of this list require almost zero physical infrastructure. No real estate, no machines, no inventory, and some of them scale faster than anything we've talked about so far. Keep watching. I know what you're thinking. Vending machines, you've heard about this 100 times. But hear me out, because most people miss the actual opportunity inside this model. The traditional play snacks and sodas in office buildings is fine, but the real money right now is in specialized machines, healthy snacks in gyms, phone accessories at airports, over-the-counter essentials in hotel lobbies. The margin on specialty vending is substantially better than commodity snacks, and the locations are less competitive. A single machine in a high-traffic, well-matched location can clear $300 to $500 a month after restocking. Not life-changing on its own, but stack 10 machines across good locations and you've built a 5-figure monthly income stream that takes maybe a few hours a week to manage. The barrier to entry is low. The systems are simple. And unlike a lot of businesses, the revenue is immediate and tangible from day one. I want to pause here for a second, because I'm not just listing business ideas from a textbook. There was a period in my life, not that long ago, where I was working 60 hours a week, making decent money on paper, and still waking up at 3 in the morning doing math in my head. Rent, car payment, credit card minimum, student loans, repeat. I wasn't broke, but I was one bad month away from broke. And that feeling, that low-grade financial dread that lives in your chest all the time, it rewires you. It makes you reactive. It kills your ability to think long-term. The reason I care about these business models isn't because they're clever. It's because they're the difference between having options and having none. If you felt that 3 math problem in your own chest, this is for you. Keep going. Subscription commerce is one of the most powerful models in retail. Not because it's fully passive, but because the revenue is predictable. You curate a box of products around a specific identity: outdoor enthusiasts, home coffee drinkers, busy parents, skincare-obsessed 20-somethings. You charge $30 to $70 a month. Products go out. Money comes in. Every single month. The key insight most people miss is that subscription businesses aren't really product businesses. They're relationship businesses. What keeps churn low? Curation quality, surprise, and a sense of belonging. Make your subscribers feel like they're part of something, not just buying something. The logistics can be outsourced to a third-party fulfillment center from day one. You pick the products they pack and ship. Your job becomes selection and marketing, not logistics. This next one has been generating reliable cash flow for decades, and it's not going anywhere. Coin-operated laundromats sit in the sweet spot of passive income, essential service, repeat customers, low labor requirements, and consistent demand regardless of economic conditions. The average American household does 8 to 10 loads of laundry a week. In dense urban areas, apartment buildings, student neighborhoods, working-class communities, a significant portion of people don't have in-unit washers. They need a laundromat. Modern laundromats run on card or app payment systems. No coin counting, no cash management headaches. Machines run themselves. You or a part-time manager checks in for maintenance and restocking supplies. The locations that perform best are within a half-mile of dense residential housing, especially rental buildings. Lock in a long-term lease in the right spot, invest in reliable commercial machines, and this business will generate cash flow for years with minimal intervention. We're about halfway through the list. But the next few models are different because they don't require physical space machines or any local market at all. These work from anywhere, and the ceiling is genuinely unlimited. This one is relevant to me personally, so I'm going to be direct about it. AI-powered YouTube channels, whiteboard animation, faceless explainer content, voiceover-driven education are a real business. Not theory, not someday. Right now, the model: you build a channel around a specific niche with consistent demand. Finance, health, history, productivity, self-improvement. You produce videos using AI, scripting, text-to-speech, and stock visuals. You optimize for search. You post consistently. Ad revenue starts small, then it compounds. A channel with 50,000 monthly views might earn $500 to $1,000 a month in ad revenue alone. Add affiliate links and sponsorships, and the numbers climb faster. The part most people underestimate is the timeline. This isn't a month one payoff. It's a 12 to 18-month build. But once a channel has momentum, it generates income on videos you made a year ago. That's the real passive income play content that keeps working long after you made it. No inventory, no customer service, no shipping, just commissions. Affiliate marketing is the cleanest, low-barrier business model in existence, and also the most misunderstood. People think it means spamming links on social media. That's not a business, that's noise. The actual model is this: you build an audience around a specific topic. You recommend products you genuinely believe in. When someone buys through your link, you earn a cut, typically 3 to 20% depending on the category. Software affiliate programs, SaaS products, financial tools, online courses can pay 30 to 50% per sale recurring monthly. One solid software recommendation to a decent-sized audience can generate thousands a month in passive commissions. The entry cost is near zero. The time investment is real, but the ceiling on this model with the right niche and audience is genuinely high. This one's obvious, also unavoidable on any honest list of passive income models. Real estate is the original wealth-building machine in America. The mechanics are simple. You own a property, someone pays you to use it, the income covers expenses, and hopefully generates surplus. Over time, the property appreciates. Your tenants are paying down your mortgage. The challenge right now is the market. Prices in most metros are at historic highs. Mortgage rates have compressed margins. But here's what still works: house hacking. Buy a duplex or small multifamily, live in one unit, rent the others. Your tenants effectively pay your housing costs. That's how a lot of serious wealth builders get started, not by buying a standalone investment property, but by living in their investment. Long-distance investing in secondary markets with strong job growth and lower price-to-rent ratios is another path. Property management companies handle operations. You own the asset, not the job. Americans have too much stuff. That's not a moral judgment, it's a business opportunity. The self-storage industry generates over $40 billion a year in the U.S. It survived the 2008 financial crisis. It grew during COVID. It is one of the most recession-resistant asset classes in commercial real estate. The model is simple. You divide a space into rentable units of various sizes, set a monthly rate, and let people store their belongings. Vacancy rates in well-located storage facilities are historically low. People tend to rent units longer than they plan to, often for years. That's sticky, recurring revenue. Smaller-scale entry points exist: buying an existing facility, converting an underused commercial building, or partnering with someone who has real estate and splitting the development. If you know something useful, you can sell it infinitely. That's the core of the online course model. You spend time once creating a structured learning experience. You put it on a platform, people buy it, you make money on that same content for years. The mistake most course creators make is going too broad. How to be more productive is a crowded, vague mess. How to pass the AWS Solutions Architect exam in 60 days. That's a course with a clear buyer and a clear outcome. Specificity sells. The more precisely you solve a defined problem for a defined person, the easier it is to market and the less competition you face. A well-positioned course in a technical niche can sell for $500 to $2,000. With the right marketing infrastructure, that can mean $10,000 to $30,000 a month from a single course updated periodically, running on autopilot. Remote work changed the nature of where people do their jobs permanently. Millions of Americans now work from home, coffee shops, or anywhere with Wi-Fi. A lot of them want something better: a dedicated professional environment with reliable internet, a quiet atmosphere, and the option for occasional meeting room access. They just don't want to pay for a traditional office lease. That's the co-working market. And the boutique end of it, smaller neighborhood-based spaces with a specific community feel, is still largely underserved in most mid-sized American cities. A well-designed space with 25 to 50 dedicated desks, a few private offices, and 2 meeting rooms can generate $40,000 to $80,000 a month in recurring membership revenue. The revenue is predictable once you hit occupancy, and unlike traditional commercial real estate, your tenants are paying month to month, which means you can adjust pricing as demand grows. Most people know outdoor advertising exists. Very few think about owning a piece of it. Digital advertising screens placed in high-traffic locations like transit stations, shopping centers, restaurant corridors, and gym lobbies sell display time to local and national advertisers. The owner of the screen collects revenue every time an ad plays. The screen runs 24 hours a day. Advertisers can update creatives in real time, schedule specific time slots, and target by location. That flexibility commands a premium. A single, well-placed screen in a major metro can generate $1,000 to $5,000 a month in advertising revenue. A network of 10 screens across a city starts to look like a media company. The setup cost has dropped significantly as display technology has gotten cheaper. The real work is in acquiring good placement agreements and building an advertiser client base, which is largely a sales job early on and then mostly automated after that. And the last one, businesses need laptops, cameras, servers, audio equipment, and 100 other things, and they hate owning hardware that depreciates. Equipment leasing solves that. You buy the hardware. You lease it to businesses or creators on monthly contracts. They get what they need without the capital outlay. You collect recurring revenue while retaining ownership of assets that can be re-leased, refurbished, or resold. The niche end of this video, production gear, podcasting, setups, drone packages for real estate photographers, is where the margins get interesting. Less competition, higher ticket items, clients who need the equipment consistently. A small inventory of 20 to 30 high-value items properly managed can generate $5,000 to $10,000 a month in lease income. Insurance covers damage. Contracts protect you legally. And every time a client renews, your original investment keeps paying off. 15 models, 15 different ways to build income that doesn't require you to trade every hour of your life for a paycheck. Here's the reality check nobody likes to say out loud. Most people who watch a video like this will do nothing. They'll save it, maybe share it, feel motivated for half a day, and then go back to the same routine tomorrow. Not because they're lazy, because starting something new is genuinely uncomfortable. The gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it is where most financial potential goes to die. The move isn't to pick all 15. It's to pick one. The one that matches your current resources, your risk tolerance, your actual life. Then go deep on that one thing. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a first step that's concrete enough to take today. The system isn't going to change for you, but you can build one that works for you, and that is the whole point. If this gave you something real, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And share this with someone who needs to hear it. That's how this kind of information actually spreads.